Hey, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air signs. We're going to do your energy check-in today. I wanted to say if your initials are S, H, Y, Z, or you're dealing with somebody with those initials, there's probably a special nugget of information in here for you. I did try to get additional letters, and that was all that wanted to come out. So, and then the name shy or somebody that is shy could be prevalent as well. And I did get oracle cards for each sign. Aquarius, yours is number 38, Mini Masks, the Authentic Self. It breaks down to an 11, and the first thought I thought of there was there's something in your heart that you're trying to come to terms with, and you're thinking about it, I think, logically. See how this is all gray here, all black and white and gray. There's no color. There needs to be some color added there. So we'll see what comes out over here. Libra, you got number 32, Connectivity, Jeweled Web. And so I think you're really connected to your intuition at this time, and then also on a timeline, something connected to your timeline. We're going to try to figure that one out as well. Now, Gemini, you got number 30, Horseman, Herald of Change. There was another sign that got that as well, and they were in for some big changes. I think it was Virgo. If not, it might have been a water sign. So let's see here. So the present situation, ooh, this is the outcome, Covenant, Sacred Contract, number 7. So the present situation is the bold step forward. That also came out in one of the other signs. It's a 5 card, 55, which, you know, turns into a 10, breaks down to a 10. But if we look at 5s by themselves, they're changed. So something's coming to an end and someone's ready to take a bold step forward. Now, what is causing the conflict and the obstacles with that is Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So there's some resistance there to go with the flow and like let the divine take your ship down the path, right? Now, the changes that are needed in order to face these challenges is number 11, deep, quiet meditation and stillness. So let's see. Let's get into all of this. So I think if you go within, you might be less resistant to these changes. What does this farther gate, bold step forward entail? Maturity, sorrow. Everybody's been getting that sorrow card. If you've been unhappy in your current circumstance or with something in the past that went wrong, I think that you've had a lot of patience with this postponement, and see how that fits right into this mini mask. Everything's gray except for this color. And she just keeps looking back at what was left behind or what she had to leave behind. And 7 and 4 is also another 11. There's a lot of number syncs going on here today, guys. And what it really was, it just needed to be balanced out. And it was a very painful cycle with the sorrow card here, but we also have maturity, participation, and compromise. Another 4 card here. So 2 4s. So it needed to have time to grow, to make sure that everybody involved, or you, both your divine masculine and feminine within, were ready to participate and be balanced in this. Let's get a couple of these and some tarot to go with it. What can you tell us about this bold step forward? Try to figure out, okay. Banyan tree, strong foundations and roots. So you're ready now to really like start a strong foundation for yourself. Even if you had one in the past, I feel like this is very much independent. Even if it's with another person, the fairy tale thing just tried to, fairy tale cards tried to flip out. Yep. So there's a divine feminine going through it right now, and she's about to light a match and take this bold step forward. That's a self-made tower moment, burning bridges, adding fuel to the fire. Because I think she's tired of it. On repeat, constant thoughts about whatever this was that caused her this great deep pain. And it might have even made her a little harder in her heart chakra with the bite. That's words that wound or defense mechanism. So she might be very guarded in love at this time, or very wounded by whoever used these defense mechanisms against her. And now she's overly cautious, fear of being broken, guarded, and fragile there with the porcelain doll. What about this burning the bridges? Self-made tower moment. What did that entail? 10 of Pentacles. So that's essentially like 10 of Cups. That is changing everything for your own happiness. Literally. The Star, the Empress, taking back the power. I am going to create my own world, birth my own healing, my own inspiration, my own new beginning. Could be dealing with another Aquarius, or it could just be your energy. But it's like, I'm tired of things being on a faulty foundation, not having the stability, be it financially or emotionally, and not having this happiness. I'm not staying in this place of sorrow anymore. I'm going to go forward. There might have been some fear or just like some hesitation to take that step. But now they're saying, hey, you've got the green light. So experiencing life as it comes, the drifter, which also is a 5 when you break it down, number 14. Let's see what we got here. Exhaustion, another 9. The sinks are crazy. Turning in. Every sign has gotten these 2 cards. Everybody's tired of it. There's a new consciousness here. And there's just finality in it. Once someone went inside into this deep quiet, all the voices went away and they realized, okay, this isn't going to change unless I take action and make this change. And I'm ready to make this bold step. Yep. Because someone's tired of being unseen, unheard, not having their needs met, kind of walking on eggshells or not feeling balanced, feeling like this person that they're with or the situation is not on their side. And then the serenade, messages found in songs or lyrics and confessions of love. There's like a love brewing in here, a love for the self, which is really hard to do. Oh, I just noticed there's a 4 here too. The love for the self, but also realizing like what love means to me, how I want a commitment. Let's see, what is all this? Whoa. Yeah, something's ready to close out here with the world. We already knew that. Knight of Pentacles, long time coming. And someone was resistant. Here's the 9 of Wands, holding on, scared to walk away. We got the Hangman. But then all of a sudden, guess what happens? This is awesome, guys. King of Swords. The King of Swords wants justice, right? He wants to do the right thing. He feels a lot of things. He doesn't express them well. But logic always rules over the heart. And that could have been a problem in the past, or an issue in the past that caused, you know, some little kinks in the chain there for you, since you are an air sign. But I feel like it's this final decision, because that's also what it means. Final decision for my own happiness. I'm going to walk away. Even if this fire is still burning, I'm going to walk away and manifest what I really want, which is a new beginning. So let's see what the meditation and stillness taught us. This is looking really nice, guys. Like, I can tell that you went through it. It has been a tough battle to come out the other side, but I think it's really, even though it hardened your heart a little bit for some of you, it really opened it up as well. Because now you know it's possible. Now you know what you want. Everybody's getting this 2 of Cups friendliness, too. 2 2s, you guys. 2 2 with 11 here. This is crazy. So moment to moment, go with the flow, kind of, you know, let the universe lead you, let your guides lead you, and not get all caught up in your mind. Because we have another 10 here. We've got the source, which is the divine. But with the mind, it's like getting trapped and stuck. So we have to quiet that right now. 10 of Cups with the harmony here, and then letting go. It's in that moment you figure out something that gives you the ability to let this go freely. What is that? I think it wasn't as solid of a foundation as you thought. How are they able to let this go? Knight of Wands. It doesn't light your fire anymore. There is no passion, no spark, no... What's the word I'm looking for here? No movement. I think it's been stagnant for a while. Everybody was just kind of focused on the foundation, maybe even the money. Someone here is ready for their own independence. The 9 of Pentacles. Realizing that they have everything that they need, and they don't really need this person. This apology didn't come. I think it might come in after you leave. We've got the 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and then the Page of Cups. Somebody realizing. But to me, this Page of Cups is just moving towards your own cup of love here. Forgiveness of self, stepping into your new life. Perhaps there's a new person coming in onto the scene. Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay, so they're at odds. They're sunken hopes that something can ever be repaired or fixed. They've laid it all out on the table, or they're ready to, because they're tired of the constant reminders of something not working out, which is a lot of the times the divine's way of like telling us, hey, it's time to pick a new path, right? Because there is reasons to celebrate here. Reunions, weddings, reasons to celebrate. For some of you, that Page of Cups is going to be somebody else coming in, either from the past or somebody new, and that might give you enough spark to leave the old life behind. And that was probably why it was arranged that way. Oh, and look, resourcefulness. So this is your strength. You have more resources than you realize. You're a very resourceful person. That is also an 11 with celebrations. This card, 3 of Cups. So there's a lot of reasons to celebrate. There's a lot of strength, and I'm hearing in numbers. I think that you've got a really good soul group, especially these Libras here, where you're tapping into the connectivity. Doesn't have to be a Libra because it is just for your sign. And look at this. Thunderbolt, fighting, projections, transformation, nothingness, courage, and guilt. So these negative feelings, it was like almost like a tower. There's something with this tower, and I think it might have to do with that 3 of Cups energy, but it's almost like in the silence, in the nothingness, in this void where you felt like you're just going through the motions, either in life or with another person, and fighting the change, maybe even fighting within the relationship. There's a lot of projections here, back and forth. I'm getting a telepathy vibe there too. Guilt, maybe because you want to leave. Maybe you're leaving, and taking children with you, or disrupting a family. And that's why it's going to take courage for this transformation. So they did, in a sense, have to give you a tower. And I'm going to find out. Let's see. Why is this tower here with the 3 of Cups celebration? 5 of Wands. So there could have been some conflict or competition or... Wow, okay. It's freeing yourself from the past. Removing yourself from this conflicting situation. Because somebody remembered who they used to be with the 6 of Cups. Or they know in their heart there's somebody else that they're meant to be with. But this heartache, this 2 of Swords feeling trapped, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, guarded, competition, all that's gone. And someone before might have not felt like they had the options or the resources to get out of this. But they're saying, yes, you do. In the hand, the universe is your partner, number 31. Also breaks down to a 4. This is in the other challenges position. And so in the other challenges, it might be you're going against the grain of what the universe is trying to lead you down. But I kind of also get the gist of, excuse me, maybe feeling like they're not helping you manifest, or maybe forsaken or let down by your guides. Maybe spiritual narcolepsy is coming through. Yeah, because it's kind of like things didn't go as planned here. We've got rebirth, understanding, experiencing, traveling, new vision, and the dream. So it's like, what's going on? Universe, I had this vision. I had this dream. I had this game plan going on. I thought we were moving forward on this. And then I experienced all of this crap. I'm trying to understand. I'm ready for a new beginning with this rebirth. So it's just confusion around why things went the way that they did, and maybe why the manifesting didn't go the way that you wanted or planned or tried to make it happen at one point. So now you have 2 tens here now, 10 of Wands and rebirth here, and 2 lions. There's a lion on the rebirth and then the strength card. So it's like the strength to, and the sun. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. And the chariot, which is movement. So you've got 2 traveling things here. And it's almost as soon as you realize to put yourself first, that the universe is here to help you, that you could have just been in a holding pattern until everything got lined up. it's nothing but movement forward. But it is going to be a challenge to kind of wrap your brain around all the ins and outs and whys. Why are they struggling with that? What's the biggest struggle with the universe? Oh, just repeating the same cycle. Maybe the same cycle had repeated in your life, even when you'd taken different actions. So you didn't know to trust your intuition or your guides anymore. All right. Whoops. And peonies just fell on the floor, which is ancestral assistance. So the outcome here, guys, which is really awesome, because we have covenant, sacred contract with all of these reunion energies and this new love energy. So what does this sacred contract entail for the outcome, please? Oh, wow. Somebody out there is being guided towards this, definitely. That's also a 3. So we've got 3, 3, 3. We've got change, and then we've got laziness, which is kind of the procrastination card, stress, which is probably 7 of Swords, and success. So it's kind of like, if we can take this motivation to get out of this stressful spot and move forward, it's guaranteed success. And so they're going to guide you down this path. They're going to send you little sinks and signs. Probably, maybe for some of you, a lot of you, numbers. If you're noticing repeating numbers, it doesn't have to be the normal ones. Pay attention to those, write them down, log them, because they might mean something totally different to you here. So it's going to take a solid, how are they trying to word this? Solid movement forward with the Page of Pentacles towards a new beginning. And all of these feelings of the past, of being left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles, worried about money, am I going to have enough when I leave this situation? All of that's got to kind of be put to rest. And there's going to have to be a choice for your own happiness and your own healing. See what lights your fire here? The King of Wands could be dealing with a fire sign. Don't have to be. But that's like the most passion that you can feel. And that's a really solid, stable, emotional connection. But there's all this fear here, or something that you can't see, and healing that's needed. Maybe additional healing, or that last little smidge. But, oh, I'm also hearing this King of Wands is going to be very healing for you. Why this moon? Okay. Woo, we got quite a bit here. So during this time frame, it's almost like someone went inside. We got the Hermit here, Virgo energy, Temperance, Sag energy. 9/14 might be significant in the date. It's like, okay, I've got my patience here with the divine. I'm going within. I'm trying to find my light. But once somebody went in there, it was like, hey, this situation's not fair with the Justice card. And see how there's 2 different faces? She's looking down in the water, but there's a different face peering back at her. And that taps in really well to this authentic self. It's like, I lost myself along the way. This is not fair to me. And for some reason, it's like this epiphany, Ace of Swords, this moment of truth and clarity that gives you like all of this excitement and motivation for the Page of Wands and the Fool to shoot your shot here. This is really beautiful, guys. I wonder let's see what they can tell us about the soul contract. What is the sacred contract? Can you tell us anything about the sacred contract that will be completed? Okay. It's going to make everything, it's going to change your perspective on everything. We've got the canvas, which is a blank slate. New passions or pursuits. If it's somebody that's coming back, they're going to be coming back with a blank slate, brand new. And there's going to be no more holding on to past events or relationships, ignoring big issues, heavy burdens. Everything is going to be released. And now you'll have somebody in your life that you can look at through a different perspective, a higher perspective of this undying loyalty, and that they were guided by your angels to get here to you, which is incredible. All right, guys, let's get some final advice and then we'll wrap it up. If this resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, stick around. I will be very thrilled if you did that. Love for you to join the tribe. Find yourself again. It's time. It was time. It is time with somebody else's. I think it was Virgo's. Running from problems. I think that was in the past. Maybe whoever you're dealing with is also running from problems. There might also be some resistance to not even look at this yet. But I think it's coming in because it says, listen to your intuition. You already know. It's time for big decisions. What would make you happy? What is best for you? That is exactly what that energy is. And then not for you. This person or situation is not for your highest good. So they're letting you know that. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'm always rooting for you. Take care.